imposter syndrome. That like I shouldn't be there. I was working as a biostatistician, and for a lot of reasons, I mean, that feeling that way was valid, and I mean, it was one because I had just like no confidence, but at the same time, I was doing something that I didn't want to do, and so it kind of, I mean, it was like it's a valid thing to experience and go through. I mean, I was doing something for other people. I wasn't doing it for me. I was doing it because it was good money. I was working for like in research, and it was because of my ego. It was because I wanted people to think I was smart, and I wanted, it was for money. I could get paid, and eventually, things got worse. I started drinking more, and every time I drank, I started using opiates, whether it was like these 30 milligram Roxys, and if I didn't use that, I was using heroin, and if I wasn't using opiates, I would drink, and every time I drink, I would smoke crack cocaine. It was like, it would happen all the time. Like if I drank, I for sure was going to use crack cocaine, and that combination of all these drugs and alcohol, it will spiral south very quickly, I assure you. And things got worse, and I finally, I'm getting physical withdrawals, and I get help. I noticed that I'm physically dependent, and so that's when I kind of knew that shit's hitting the fan. So I get help, and I go to rehab, but I go into the psych ward, because like I just am not a responsible human being. Like I cannot be trusted by anyone, and I need to be sort of like locked up, which is okay. So I'm in the psych ward, and it's so funny because while I was in the psych ward, I remember like these people would do these checks, and I remember just being like, I wonder what it's like, what it would be like to have that job. And then fast forward, I don't know, a few years later, I'm working as a psychiatric counselor in a psych ward. But I go through the 7 days, I go through rehab, but like still I'm not done. I'm still holding on, to this way of life and this way of being.